I have morals, and I'll always stand on those and be true to who I am. And I think people are going to take it how they want to take it, but I've never even really said anything about that. And so when it comes just to protecting young girls in sport and women in sport, I feel very strongly about that. I think that's why you have Title IX. That's why you have some of the greats in women's sports. If Title IX and women's sports weren't protected, then you wouldn't hear about any type of women in sport. And so I think in the future, it's just
shaken by what could be the most explosive, high-stakes locker room controversy in modern sports history. The entire league has been thrown into chaos. The internet is erupting, social media is in complete meltdown, and the league's front office is reportedly in full emergency mode, trying to keep the entire situation under wraps. If you thought the on-court rivalries were intense this season, you haven't seen anything yet, y'all. We're breaking down a story so outrageous, so shocking, and so unbelievable that many people are calling it the defining turning point for the entire league. Music. We're talking about leaked reports of a stunning confrontation in which veteran superstar Brittney Griner allegedly confronted generational rookie sensation Caitlin Clark during a tense showdown inside the tunnel. But that's only part of the story, buddy. What happened next sent shockwaves through every team across the nation. When Indiana Fever powerhouse Sophie Cunningham learned about what was happening, she didn't simply step in. She went completely, 100%, nuclear. Cunningham reportedly put her entire career on the line, fiercely defended Clark, and brought the entire situation into the public spotlight. But instead of receiving praise, the aftermath led to what many are calling the most controversial punishment in sports history. Sophie Cunningham was banned.
Who shouldn't have to go against biological men. That's what she talked about. She was asked to expand on the quote when meeting with the media on Wednesday, and she made it clear that's how she feels. Quote, "I said what I said," Cunningham told reporters. Well, rather than me just saying that, let's hear from Sophie Cunningham herself. Listen to what she had to say.
Talked about wanting to protect young girls who shouldn't have to go against biological men. Just can you expand your viewpoint on that?
I mean, I think I said what I said. I think it's kind of common sense. And I think I'll always believe in that. I think it's really important to protect children. And that's little girls who are also involved in that category. And so I stand on what I said, and I always believe that.
I stand with Sophie Cunningham. I stand with Riley Gaines.
Do not miss a single second of this video, buddy, because we're taking a deep dive into every piece of leaked commentary, the intense retaliation, and the massive fan boycott that is threatening to tear the league apart. Hit that subscribe button right now, ring the notification bell, and let's jump straight into the fire. Let's begin at the very start, because to understand how things escalated into a full-blown league ban, you first have to understand the incredible level of jealousy and tension that had been building behind closed doors throughout the entire year, ever since Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA. The spotlight has been completely dominated by her arrival. Television ratings skyrocketed, arenas sold out, and media coverage shifted almost entirely toward the Indiana Fever. But behind the scenes, a group of league veterans had reportedly reached their absolute breaking point.
Yeah, I think it has been so fun. I played with BG for 6 years, and so I know her like the back of my hand. And as of late, she's been playing really good. She's been playing like OG Brittney, and so we have our hands full down in the paint. I really think actually Connecticut is playing really good as a whole. I think everyone's playing their role really well from top to bottom. They don't go out there and do anything outside of what they do, and that makes it difficult. And so, yeah, you could look at standings and where they're at in the league, but when you do that in this league, you're going to get beat by 50. And so we have one more game before break, and we cannot take this game lightly at all. And so we have to come out with following our scout, following our game plan offensively, making them play us into what we do. But BG's a load for anybody.
Last one I have, Sophie. How do you, navigate a climate where whatever you say, people are going to say, well, this means you're automatically in this box or that box or this label or that label, politically, morally, whatever?
I really don't care. I know that sounds bad and I'm not trying to come off like that, but I do think, everyone always is coming at it as a negative. Well, me coming out with that, there's so many people who are coming out with the positive saying, you know what, finally someone has said something. And I don't really look at either side of those because I know whatever I say, I'm going to get hate and I'm going to get love. And if I'm going to live by the love, I'm going to die by the hate. And that's just not who I am.
According to Explosive Insider reports that recently leaked from arena security personnel and team staff, the breaking point came immediately after a grueling, physical matchup between the Indiana Fever and the Phoenix Mercury. As the players made their way through the narrow backstage tunnels toward the locker rooms, witness accounts claim that Brittney Griner aggressively cornered Music, Caitlin Clark. The atmosphere in that hallway instantly turned ice cold. This wasn't ordinary post-game trash talk. It felt like a deliberate power play designed to intimidate the biggest rookie in the world. Insiders allege that Griner unleashed a barrage of heated remarks, questioned Clark's place in the league, and physically blocked her path. Clark, who is known for staying calm off the court, suddenly found herself trapped in an incredibly hostile, high-pressure situation with absolutely no security intervention. The veteran hierarchy was asserting its authority, and it appeared that no one was willing to step forward or say a single word. That was, until the toughest enforcer in women's basketball walked through those double doors. Buddy, if there's one golden rule in the WNBA today, it's this: you do not mess with Caitlin Clark when Sophie Cunningham is around. The instant Cunningham saw Griner cornering Clark, all diplomacy flew right out the window. Sophie didn't hesitate for even a single microsecond. She sprinted down the hallway, positioned herself directly between the 6'9" center and Clark, and delivered a forceful shove that left everyone in the hallway stunned. 53.